Welcome back to Aviation India. In today's episode, we're looking at 9 airplanes that seem almost immortal when properly cared for. These aren't just reliable machines, they're aircraft that keep proving, decade after decade, that good engineering and disciplined maintenance can outperform time itself. From rugged bush planes to refined cross-country travelers, these are the airplanes that stay in families for generations. So let's dive into the machines that simply refuse to quit. Cessna 182 Skylane. The Skylane has earned its legendary status because it mixes simplicity, durability, and performance in a way few airplanes ever managed. Its high-wing design, tough airframe, and forgiving handling make it one of the easiest aircraft to preserve over decades, and owners routinely fly models from the 70s and 80s that still perform like new, thanks to its sturdy landing gear and reliable engine. The 182 absorbs years of training abuse, rough strips and family trips without complaint. Pilots love how predictable it feels in every phase of flight and how inexpensive its parts are compared to more complex aircraft. Even corrosion is rarely an issue when the airplane is hangared and inspected regularly. The Skylane's strength comes from its straightforward systems and proven design, meaning that as long as you keep up with engine care and routine maintenance, the aircraft will continue to deliver safe, dependable flying far longer than most pilots expect. Cirrus SR22. The SR22 might look like a luxury modern aircraft, but beneath its sleek composite skin lies one of the most reliable long-life airframes in general aviation. With proper care, the structure shows almost no wear, even after thousands of hours, and the CAP's parachute system adds an extra layer of longevity by protecting the airframe from survivable accidents. Owners appreciate how well the avionics age since Cirrus designs them to be upgrade-friendly, making old SR-22s feel surprisingly modern in the cockpit. The engine is robust when managed carefully, and long cross-country flights barely affect its lifespan. Pilots also praise how the aircraft still feels tight, stable, and responsive, even after decades of use, showing how composite structures can remain strong when cared for correctly. The SR-22 lasts because everything about it was built with long-term resilience in mind, from its materials to its systems to the way it handles in flight. Pipistrel Virus SW. The Virus SW is one of the most efficient aircraft ever designed, and its lightweight composite construction gives it remarkable structural longevity when maintained with care. It burns tiny amounts of fuel, yet delivers impressive cruise performance, meaning engines tend to run cooler, smoother, and longer than in many competitors. Owners love how the airframe resists fatigue because the loads are so low and the aircraft is rarely flown at high-stress conditions. The Rotax engines have extremely long life cycles when the manufacturer guidelines are followed, and mechanics often remark how clean, simple, and accessible everything is inside the aircraft. The Virus SW also benefits from being flown by owners who treat it gently and use it for efficient travel rather than harsh operations, which contributes to its impressive lifespan. This is an aircraft that can last for decades because every part of it is engineered for low stress and maximum endurance. Diamond DA-42NG. The DA-42NG is famous for aging gracefully thanks to its composite body-low drag design and incredibly efficient diesel engines that run cooler and cleaner than traditional Avgas engines. The airframe handles thousands of hours with almost no fatigue issues, and owners consistently report that even older models feel tight and solid with minimal structural wear. The twin-engine configuration adds safety without adding high maintenance demands because the Austro diesels are known for reliability and long intervals between overhauls. Pilots love how the aircraft stays predictable and stable through all flight conditions, reducing stress on both the airplane and the pilot. The DA-42's build quality and corrosion resistance mean that it can last far longer than most metal twins on the used market. With proper inspections and routine upkeep, this aircraft will remain dependable for decades, making it one of the most durable twin-engine designs flying today. Beechcraft Bonanza G36. The Bonanza G36 is built like a tank with a structural strength that goes far beyond what most general aviation aircraft require, which is why so many Bonanzas from the 50s and 60s still fly smoothly today. The G36 continues that legacy, combining thick metal construction with premium engineering and a powerful engine that delivers reliable long-term performance. Owners appreciate how tight the controls remain even on high-hour airframes, a sign of strong manufacturing and materials. The Bonanza's landing gear and wing structure were designed for long life cycles, and the airplane handles turbulence in hard usage better than many of its modern competitors. With proper engine management, corrosion control, and scheduled inspections, this aircraft can fly longer than any single owner will ever need, which is why it is often described as an airplane built to outlive its pilots. Piper PA-32 Saratoga. The Saratoga remains one of the most durable six-seat singles ever produced thanks to its rugged metal construction and simple, dependable systems. The aircraft ages slowly because its structure was designed to handle weight and stress without developing serious fatigue issues. Owners love how stable and predictable it remains even after decades of flying, and how easily it handles maintenance due to its straightforward layout. The engine is known for long lifespans when operated correctly, and the aircraft's generous wing loading lets it handle crosswinds and turbulence without wearing out components quickly. The Saratoga also remains popular with mechanics because parts are plentiful and inspections rarely reveal surprise corrosion or hidden structural problems. With proper care, this aircraft becomes a true long-term family hauler that keeps performing year after year. Pilatus PC-12. The PC-12 is famous for its near-indestructible airframe built to handle remote strips, harsh conditions, and commercial workloads that would destroy lighter aircraft. The Pratt & Whitney PT-6 engine is legendary for lasting thousands of hours beyond expectations when maintained properly, making the PC-12 one of the longest-living turboprops ever built. Owners report that even high-hour airframes feel solid, tight, and extremely predictable, which shows how overbuilt the structure truly is. Mechanics love the accessibility of components, and the aircraft's systems are designed for reliability rather than complexity, meaning failures are rare and usually easy to address. The PC-12 also benefits from exceptional corrosion protection, allowing it to operate for decades in humid or coastal environments. With proper inspections and routine servicing, it is common to see PC-12s still performing commercial missions, well past the point where most turboprops would be retired. Mooney M20R Ovation. The Mooney M20R Ovation is engineered for longevity with its sleek, low-drag design reducing structural stress and its strong steel cage protecting the cabin for decades of service. Owners routinely fly older Mooneys that still deliver factory-level performance, proving how well the design ages. The Ovation's airframe handles high speeds without developing fatigue problems, and the aircraft remains one of the most efficient long-distance cruisers in its class. Pilots appreciate how tight and responsive the controls remain even after thousands of hours, and how little structural wear shows up in inspections. The engine is capable of long life when run properly, and the aircraft's clean aerodynamic profile means it rarely suffers from the heavy loads that shorten the lifespan of other high-performance singles. When maintained with discipline, the Ovation can easily outlast its owners while still delivering exceptional speed and efficiency. Tecnam P2010. The Tecnam P2010 combines modern composite construction with metal wings, creating a hybrid design that offers long life and excellent durability when maintained correctly. The composite fuselage resists corrosion and fatigue, while the metal wings remain easy for mechanics to service and inspect. Owners appreciate how the cabin stays tight, clean, and quiet even as flight hours accumulate, showing how well the materials hold up over time. The aircraft's efficient engine options run cool and predictable, allowing them to reach impressive time between overhauls when operated properly. Pilots love the stable handling and modern feel, which encourages smoother flying and reduces wear on the airframe. The P2010's build quality and thoughtful engineering give it a lifespan far beyond many traditional trainers, making it a standout option for owners who want an aircraft that will remain solid for decades. These 9 airplanes prove that long life in aviation is not an accident, but the result of smart engineering, quality materials, and owners who take care of their machines. From rugged turboprops to sleek singles and modern composite designs, each of these aircraft can keep flying for decades when treated with respect. Their engines stay healthy, their structures stay tight, and their systems remain dependable, because everything about them was built for endurance rather than flash. If you want an airplane that will reward you year after year, these models show what true longevity looks like. Thanks for watching Aviation India, and if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and join us for more deep dives into the most reliable aircraft in the sky.